I'll fucking kill you.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Joe Bob 1232 here with another deck profile on my pure geargia deck. I've been doing pretty well with it. Last locals I went 4-0, and then the one before that I went 3-1, and then the one before that I went 4-0. And all like my matchups are easy. Like my hardest matchup with this deck is easily Boojins, because they can just like do the protecting motto game. It takes a lot of resources to get over it. And I just think the pure geargia form is better, and I'll talk about that at the end of the video. But we'll start the deck profile off with 3 geargia armors. Strauss with the deck. Gets us to everything, starts all of our combos off, and if we just sit on this, we just gain all the pluses in the world. And it's hard to come back. It's harder for my opponent to come back if we get like 2 consecutive turns with this thing, because then we're getting like gears off, geargia X's, and we're just getting massive pluses going. Another basically 3 armor, but he's also used to summon the level 3, and then like special accelerator and accelerator back with X's effect. So he with accelerator can be a 1-card X, and he gets the armor, and by himself he's a 17, with another one he's a 19, with 3 he's a 21, so he gets over Thunder King with 3 geargia monsters on the field. 3 accelerator. Accelerators are one of the main XYZ monsters in the game. XYZ summoners basically, but him within like any of armor and arsenal, he makes instant rank 4s, and that, like all the good rank 4s like Arc. I wish I had an Exoton, I don't have one though. Arc, X, and like Abyss Dweller and stuff like that. And he recycles monsters. Next, 3 MK2s and 1 Geargiano. Almost, in my personal opinion, one of the best monsters in the deck. Next to armor is MK2, because he just allows endless rank 3 plays, and you can recycle him all day. And Geargiano gets the other level 4s. And this is like a generic +1 with geargia gear. I can't wait until MK3 comes out. It's gonna be so good. And the last monsters are 2 effect failures, because effect monsters are still prevalent in this format. Well, effect dependent monsters. Next, the spells, 3 Mystical Space Typhoon. This format up until next set, MST is going to be really good. I might like main 2 or not even main MST at all if artifacts run the whole format, because like playing this against artifacts is horrible. I'll probably like side them. Next, 3 Pod Duality. In this version of the deck, Pod Duality, in my personal opinion, is better. For the reason of that I don't need a special summon every turn like I do in Geargia Karkuri, and it just allows me to gain more pluses, and turn 1 gets me an armor. If not, I get like Arsenal, I just have a 1700 Arsenal with like 4 back row. Mind Control, one of the best spells in the deck, because all the decks are playing level 4s and 3s, and I can just Mind Control and make quick seeds with their monsters. And then Book of Moon, because Book of Moon's still really good, because of Book of Moon's like armor. So like I flip armor, they finish and I chain Book of Moon, flip armor, so I get this effect. That's it for the spells. For the very long trap lineup, I play like 17 traps in this deck. Yeah, so 3 geargia gear. And how I have my extra deck put out right now, only 2 are ever live. Like most of the time 1 goes off, if that, because I draw my targets. But I don't have Digest Emerald, or like all 3 would be live all the time. But this is like a generic +1, and in the deck this can get up to like a +3 or 4 in 1 turn. Like, I had a field where I had a set armor, and I flipped gear, and even when they bombed us my first Gear Guy in X, my ending field was still one Gear Guy in X, Soulstone Mountain, and a set armor. So, like, the field was horrible. And, like, I had three set monsters. I had 3 back row. 3 Phoenix Chain, because Phoenix Chain is still really good this format. And it negates attacks. So there's not much explanation on that. 2-dimensional prison. This card, in my opinion, is better than Mirror Force right now. For the reason of everything is like can't be destroyed by card effect. Like unless they have Bujin Turtle, which they only like run 1 of, like a lot of the decks only run 1 to 2 of. Dimensional prison easily gets rid of Yamato and like Kagasuchi and stuff like that. 2 trap stun. Because even though I'm not OTKing everybody, trap stun still allows me to push in to make a big play and have like no fear of anything. It allows me to put some damage in. And then the 1 7 tools, because 7 tools is really good because it negates Solemn Warning and like Balmus and stuff. The 1 Mirror Force. Mirror Force is still a really good card. I still need that 1 big card Bass removal. I was playing like 2 Mirror Force and like not Torrential, but like I'm playing Torrential now. Like I took Mirror Force out for Torrential. But like if you guys won't run 2 Mirror Force, run 2 Mirror Force, but I stay with 1. 1 Call the Haunted, because you always have to run Call the Haunted. There's not really like much explanation. Besides like the MST, I can chain Target Accelerator, that comes out. It dies, and then like I get a free armor in my hand. 1 TT, 1 Compulse, 1 Bombless, and 1 Warning. These are all like 1 of good trap cards that you always should run besides Torrential in some decks. In the card version of this deck, don't run Torrential. For the extra deck, for this deck, 3 Gear Guy X's. You have to run 3. If anybody has a first set secret, hit me up. I'll send you like my trades. If you guys want to see a trade binder video, like my trade binder's not that good because like I slaughtered it for this extra deck. But if you guys want to see a trade binder video, just comment below. So 3 Gear Guy X's because I use 3 like almost every duel, or at least 2. 1 Arc because Arc's super good. 1 Abyss Dweller because Abyss Dweller is good against Bujins, Artifacts, High Radicalers, and other decks. Black Tripicorn because if they don't have the turtle, I get rid of Yamato really fast, or like Maystroke, or like if they make Maystroke in that deck, or like something stable like Zen Mains if people still play Zen Mains. Maystroke, Diamond Dyer, and Cowboy are the last rank 4s. These are all explanatory. Soulstone Mound, MVP of the extra deck. This card wins me so many duels, locks down back row, gets me more armors, and he has a 2200 ass. Like, really? Mecha equipped because it's a good card. Tempo to get rid of Abyss Dwellers, or like they summon Arc and like I chain Tempo so they can't take anything. Zen Mains because I need more rank 3s, and Acid Golem. This would be the replacement. This would be replaced for Alucard if you have one. I don't have an Alucard. This is a 14 card extra deck, so if you have an Alucard, replace it with this and run Exciton or another Arc. Now for like my jank ass side deck, like I don't even know why I'm playing this first card, but 1 Fossil Dino. I think if I remember the reason why I'm playing this is because I start like games off against like E-Dragon, Hierarchals, and I just immediately put us in the grind game with back row and like poking them with armors and arsenals and stuff like that. So I at least play 1. Dimensional Fisher is still a good card. Nolvan Cross out for the mirror match and for Gravekeepers. And for Evos with Lesso. Yesterday, on my locals, I went 3-1. I Nolan crossed out 3 Weslows, and then round 4, I Nolan crossed out 3 Spies, but I lost against the Gravekeepers because I drew horrible. 1 overpower, because Boojins and Fire Fist are still a thing. Soul Drain for artifacts when they come out, Boojins, and Hieratics. Macrocosmos, because it's still a good card. I don't remember why. Goes in Match, Dust Tornadoes, because these are all good cards. Hits 10 keys, hits field spells, and I play this because against the E-Dragon, Hierarchal Dragon 1 matchup I side this. 2 Mind Crush, because this is still a really good card. Saturday, when I went 4-0 with the deck, I played against Exodia round 1, and like match 3 when I lost round 1, won round 2, round 3 I opened Macrocosmos Mind Crush, and I called the head of Exodia, and I hit the head of Exodia, and he was scooped. Next, 2 Light Mirrors, because Boojins and Light Storms are still a thing, and Hieratics. And the last 2 cards, 2 Impure Iron Walls. That's really it. So for the explanation of why I think that the Pure geargia version is better, is because armor gets used more in the deck than in the card creator version when it's all about OTKing. Accelerator is like in the OTK version, but I don't use him as much, and I use him to recycle. I recycle him way more, and I use him way more in this version. And I can do the exact same plays, if not better, and still beat the same decks, if not faster than the card creator version, because the card creator version's all one push, or you lose. But in this version, I can push big cards in. Oh, I'm going to lose my field. I'll just make the same cards next turn and continue pushing, and my opponent wasting all of his resources, when I just sit here, regather all my resources constantly, and push in for more. That's like my main reason of why I believe this version is better. And like I said, if you guys want to see a binder/trade video, hit me up. I'll post my want list down below in the comment section. I do not send first or send at the same time, and I will post my trade binder video later. Have a nice day, guys. Joaba1232 signing out.